Best friends since kindergarten, Mike, Sayre, and Aiden McGuire have been bonded by their love of the New York Yankees. And over the years, their friendship has flourished as Sayre's eyesight has diminished. Born with congenital glaucoma that has left him blind in his right eye, Sayre has endured over 30 operations since infancy to correct the condition in his now deteriorating left eye.
It's basically glaucoma is everybody has tunnels around their eyes, except I don't have the tunnels, so it causes the pressure to run high, so you kind of have to keep it under control. And if you don't keep it under control and the pressure gets too high, you run the risk of going blind or losing a lot of vision.
I know this past year has been a real tough year for him with what he has, and that's pretty much the whole reason why I did what I did.
A conversation while watching a Yankee game together in their hometown of Syracuse, New York, inspired Aiden to hatch a plan that only a best friend could formulate.
I knew as his best friend I had to do something special for him and give him a day that he'd never forget. I knew it would be a tough task to do, to fit 25 years of friendship into one letter and a lifelong passion for the Yankees into just one page. I'd like to tell you about my best friend, Michael Sayre. Michael is a 25-year-old diehard Yankees fan. He was born with glaucoma. Recently, he lost all vision in his right eye. Right now, he's hanging on to what vision he has left in his left eye, and his doctors don't know how long it will remain healthy. I knew I had to do something special for him, something he'd never forget. I'd like to take him to a Yankee game and give him the chance to experience the game like never before.
The Yankees obliged, but Aiden didn't stop there. He was able to secure 2 round-trip plane tickets from JetBlue to get the pair to New York.
You kind of lose sight of the fact that there's good people out there. And to know that there's people out there who will go above and beyond for a complete stranger was really heartwarming.
The wheels were in motion for the trip of their lives, but keeping it a secret proved to be the biggest hurdle.
Basically, I'd have to say my family and my friends are good liars.
We wanted to tell everybody, and it just wasn't possible because anybody could slip up, and we just didn't want that to happen. Aiden went through so many hurdles to do this, we just had to keep it a secret.
We thought we were doing a bus trip, so I took the day off to go down, and we were going to take a bus trip down there. He had showed up to my house. I said, well, what's going on, you know?
I told him I've got good news and I've got bad news there. Good news is we're going to a baseball game at Yankee Stadium. I said, the bad news is that we're not taking a bus. And that's when I told him about JetBlue and the trip that he was in store for.
I feel like I'm still in shock.
Upon landing at Kennedy International Airport and checking into the Peninsula Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, the D train brought them up to Yankee Stadium, where there were more surprises in store for Sayre.
We started heading down in the field, and lo and behold, the Yankees are out there taking BP. It's just unbelievable. Mattingly's out there throwing these guys BP. I'm watching them come up the tunnel. It's just, you know, ridiculous.
It's freaking like kid in the candy.
The look on his face was priceless. I mean, the whole thing, he couldn't believe what was going on.
After meeting some of his Yankee heroes, Mike found himself face-to-face with his idol, Don Mattingly.
Basically, he came up and he said, you know, I've been hearing about this story through my agent, and he said, I couldn't wait to meet you guys. And the cool thing was is that, you know, he's just like an average Joe off the street, you know, just very kind words, you know, wish me the best, and, you know, talked to him for about 10 or 15 minutes.
Johnny Baseball.
Aiden's selfless act left the whole Sayre family speechless.
I don't know if there are enough words. Aiden's he's smart, he's got charisma, and he is generous beyond belief. And many people can go through their entire lives and not experience the friendship that Michael's found with Aiden. He's amazing.
The improbable trip received the attention of media outlets far and wide. The friends found their story not only in their local paper, but in the pages of the New York Times. Aiden even wrote to Rick Riley, who dedicated the back page of the July 16th issue of Sports Illustrated to them and their story.
Definitely kind of in the limelight for a little bit, you know. I still get random people to come up to me off the street, and even when we were down there, just people in New York City come up to us off the street or at the game and say, oh, we read the article, you know, we got choked up on, you know, reading it, and it was just, it was a heartwarming story. It was a good thing, and, still kind of just living it up a little bit.
Recovering from yet another surgery just 2 weeks ago, Mike's unrelenting positivity shines through as bright as ever.
Basically, everything's going real well for me right now, and everything's holding stable right now. So, it's like anything else in life, You just keep your fingers crossed and keep pushing on.